caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me? When you don't believe a word I say, we can't go on together with suspicious minds, and we can't build our dreams on suspicious minds.
Hey, good day, Auburn. This is James on Osborne Street. Just thought I'd sit down with y'all, enjoy a glass of lemonade. Maybe we could have a drink together. So pull up a chair, pour yourself a glass of iced tea, a cup of coffee, a lemonade, beer, whatever you want to drink this afternoon. Give me a couple of your minutes and I'll just give you an update of what's going on here with the situation on Osborne Street and the bar parking lot. Anyway, the situation has gotten a bit interesting over the last day or two. I was contacted yesterday by Officer Zachary Prentice of the New York State Department of Environmental Conservation. Anyway, he was a really nice chap. We had a nice conversation. And basically what he said is that he was responding to an anonymous complaint his department received by email from, anonymous, right? And the complaint was about the pumpkin patch that I've been cultivating on the vacant lot at 108 Osborne Street, the lot behind the bar's parking lot. So there's the O'Toole's bar parking lot at 108, and then there's a guardrail behind the parking lot, and for about another 75 feet or so down to the outlet water line there has been a vacant lot. This lot has been unmaintained. It's had deferred maintenance. There really was a trash can. I mean, there was a lot of waste from the bar, beer cans, bottles, thicker bottles, cigarette packages, everything that you could associate with the bar was thrown back there. The weeds had been grown up to 4 or 5 feet tall. Nobody was treating the lot for ticks or other things, not mosquitoes either. There was a lot of mosquitoes over there. Anyway, so earlier this summer, I formulated a plan to, start maintaining the lot. The lot doesn't belong to the bar; it belongs to the city of Auburn. So it's a city-owned vacant lot that hasn't been maintained. I contacted the previous owner of my house, and he also said that nobody ever maintained it, and he, in fact, frequently mowed the weeds down just to keep everything at bay. But I guess the point I'm making is somebody made an anonymous complaint about the pumpkin patch, and the complaint was that I was potentially contaminating the Owasco outlet with my agriculture. I find that interesting because just 48 hours before the officer made contact with me, my security cameras caught patrons of the bar videotaping and photographing the lot after I had really begun serious, preparation for the pumpkins to go in. Another video shows the bar owner walking over to the parking lot guardrail and kind of taking a close, hard look at the at the work I did. By that point, I had rototilled the earth and was preparing it to receive the juvenile pumpkin plants. Later on that same day, there was another couple walked over there, stood for about, a couple minutes, and then walked across the street to the bar. So clearly all of these people that day were bar patrons, and they took a strong interest in what I was doing. And then a couple days later, I was contacted by the New York State Department of Environmental Conservation. I showed him all of my materials, which included just compost and cow manure and basic fertilizers like Miracle Grow and stuff like that. And I showed him what I was doing and how I was doing it. And he left satisfied that, in fact, I was not contaminating the outlet. I don't know. I think it's kind of a low blow. First off, it's a cowardly blow, cheap shot, because the complaint comes anonymous, right? I mean, I can speculate who did it. I'm speculating right now who potentially did it, but it came anonymous with no name. Just a malicious attempt to stop something positive from happening on this street. You know, somebody making an effort to maintain a lot and make it productive for the first time in probably its life, at least in the nearly 3 decades that the bar has controlled the parking lot end of the lot. So it was a cheap shot. I think that it was cowardly. If somebody has a complaint, somebody wants to make a complaint, somebody has a problem with what I'm doing, come knock on my front door. I'd be interested to hear what you had to say. I'd sit down with you. I'd pour you a glass of lemonade or a beer or something stronger. And I'd invite you to a civil discourse to find out what your grievances are. What are your problems? Why do you have a problem with a pumpkin patch? Why do you have a problem with somebody who's just not going to tolerate bad behavior on the street emanating from the bar? Anyway, those of you who've been following the story, you kind of know what's going on. But at the same time, this was just a cowardly, cheap shot to stop somebody from doing, something positive, something positive that this street really needs. I mean, to be quite honest, my intention with the pumpkin patch isn't even to monetize it or to profit from it at all. I've got about 77 pumpkins growing in the ground, and if I can get the pumpkins harvested before Halloween, a couple days before Halloween, I intend to put them all out on Osborne Street and a big sign advertising a free pumpkin to any kid while supplies last. So I'm not looking to sell them. I'm not looking to profit from it, monetize it in any way, shape, or form. I'm just, looking to cultivate that lot, make it productive, get it under control, and create some goodwill on this street. The larger plan for the lot will be a community garden. I have put in a formal proposal to the city attorney's office, and I've requested that the lot be given to me under a lease. I asked first if I could buy it, but the city wasn't interested in selling. So second best option was to lease the lot, and that's what I've done. So the lease proposal is in process. It's in process, and maybe within the next week or two, I might have an actual lease agreement in my hand. And at that point, I intend to finish cultivating the lot, creating some above-ground planter boxes, and leasing them out to people for a nominal fee, just enough to cover the cost of water and maintenance and liability insurance and things that we would need to cover for the community garden. But next spring, next summer, early next fall, people can come plant their corn, their sunflowers, tomatoes, zucchini, cucumbers, whatever they want to grow in their box. Get outdoors, do something productive, and something that's rewarding. So this is my big spooky plan. I think a lot's been made of by some proponents of the bar, and people who are my detractors are really suspicious about what the new guy on Osborne Street's doing, but it's just simple gardening, and it's going to be hopefully a community garden. And if we can make a garden grow over here, we can make a garden grow maybe on some other vacant city lots throughout Auburn. That's about all I've got. It's taken about 9 minutes. Thank you for your time. I'd really like to hear your comments here in the comment section, but I really appreciate that Officer Prentice was a consummate professional, and he was there to take in the facts and make a proper investigation, and he wasn't there just to be somebody's muscle who wants to stamp out an idea before it has a chance to bloom. So Officer Prentice, I know you live in Auburn, and if you are seeing this or hearing this, I just wanted to say thank you very much. And I think that's about it. I hope you all have a good day. The sun is still shining, so I really hope you get out there and enjoy the sunshine, and enjoy the day before it goes. Anyway, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.